Hi Scorpio, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your February 2023 tarot reading. I have the Druidcraft Tarot, I have the Mythic Tarot, I have the Romance Angels, and I also have the Believe in Your Own Magic. Sorry about the hair, but we just had a major snowstorm and I've been out shoveling the walkway, the driveway. Oh my goodness. I hope my makeup's not all over the place. You know, I didn't even really check. I just sort of took all my stuff off and come on in here to read for you. So, what does Scorpio need to know? February 2023. Scorpio. While I was shuffling, before I turned the camera on, the Ace of Cups jumped out. And because it jumped, it's a time card. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. And it's also about being open. Just being open to love, to sharing, to giving, to receiving. You know, you're open. It's like whatever comes your way kind of thing. And, you know, when you start to shine, people see it. You know, people recognize it. People want to be around it. There we go. Ooh, there's your cards. We're going to cut them. Try not to be too hard, you know, when I set them down on the table, because I know the speakers are right up, and the speakers are up so you can hear me well, and you have the option to turn it down. But sometimes they pick up a little too much. Okay. Interesting. So, where's my glasses? Oh, actually, I think I'll put these ones on. All right. So, in the current, well, wait, let's have a look at these ones first, shall we? So, you have the Queen of Cups. So, there you are, Scorpio, the Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man. So you're kind of stuck, eh? You know, and the part of the problem is you're seeing things in one direction. You're only looking at this, you know, how everything looks like this. And so when you keep your blinders on, you can't see, you know, everything else, all the other possibilities. And you got that Ace of Cups for a reason. You know, you need to be more open. I'm sure that you're mostly an open person, but there's a situation where you're not, okay? You could feel like you don't have any control in the situation. You're not able to do anything. You're not able to say anything. You can just watch and I have a feeling you're not liking what you're seeing. But you need to see this in a different light, or there's something that you need to let go, an idea, a value, a wish, who knows what it is. But it says there's something that you need to let go of here, and this is a reminder, because you really want to connect. You want to be out there, meet someone, or be, you know, have friends, family, whoever around you, okay? But there's a situation where you're, and it doesn't look like an awful situation, but how you're seeing it is. And you need to look at the silver lining here is kind of what it's saying, right? So we'll put you up there in your stuck position there, in your 4. In your current position here, you have the Prince of Pentacles. And the Prince of Pentacles is, you know, moving forward on his way to pursue new dreams, new investments. However, he knows that he's got to go, but he is kind of going, kicking and screaming, resisting, pulling. Not ready. I'm not ready, kind of thing, You don't feel exactly ready, although you want it. You'd like it to come to you, but there's something you need to pursue here. You feel vulnerable at this time, perhaps. You have your guard up, and you're reluctant to move forward, as we know, because we just saw that in the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is reluctant to move forward too. He feels stuck because he only has this one view on the situation. He can't see, And it's interesting. Look, what's crossing you is the Princess of Pentacles. Remember, and it's kind of saying to me, it's asking you to remember, this is your challenge, right? To for one thing, it's part of a healing journey that could be, I think that you're healing, but it's like spotty. It's here and there. It's not just this big clean wash, you're having. It's spotty. It's in bits and pieces, it kind of feels like. And you need to ground yourself, is one of the things it's saying. You have a good idea. You're on the right track. You want to expand, but you could be facing this alone. And that's part of your fear of moving forward. You're usually on a team when you do something. So for you to go and pursue it on your own is maybe more difficult for you, okay? I also get the feeling blood has been spilled here, okay? Blood has been spilled. And it could be with one of these kings, okay? You have a King of Swords and a King of Cups. There's two kids in the middle here too. These could be your two children, you know what I mean? One is having a lot of difficulty with it, with what's going on in your relationship, or you're having a lot of difficulty with one kid and the other is fine. I don't know. But anyway, it feels like you're having a tough time getting going on your on your healing, for one thing, because you need to, you have to, I think you know what to do, but it's hard for you. It's there could be some immaturity in some way when it comes to whatever this is you're dealing with. So above you have the King of Cups. There's the partner to the Queen. This could be yourself at this time. The Queen is very open. She wants to connect. She wants to love, have friendships, really. She's very social, probably a person, and nurture, caring, and all that. The King of Cups also wants to connect, but would like you to come to him or her. It could be a her too. It could be a different water sign, Cancer or Pisces, or another Scorpio. This could be you as well. And you may want someone to come to you. You don't want to chase anyone anymore. You don't want to do that. You could be a little detached at this time, like really want the physical part perhaps, or some of the benefits from a relationship, but don't want to fall in love at this time. Perhaps the person you were dealing with is detached, does not want to fall in love, but wants the benefits, of a relationship. In the foundation, you have the other king. Now, it's suggesting, maturity on the outsides, but on the insides, there's immaturity. You know what I mean? This is what I'm seeing here. the King of Swords is a very serious person, is uh, like it's very detailed person, is good with numbers, could be a very professional person. Usually they're very serious, but they have a real spiritual side to them too. They have a very loving side to them, but sometimes it's hard to see because they make their actions according to what's smart, what's in their plan, they're according to their strategy. They do not let their heart get in the way of their decisions. However, the King of Cups makes almost all his decisions with his heart, but he doesn't want you to know, he tries to hide that he can't help, he can't say no. It's hard, and always wants things to be perfect, makes decisions with his heart, not his head. Okay. In the recent past, you have the Five of Pentacles. And this is the feeling of feeling left out, left behind, not considered, even though you carry all this value you have and you're wearing your emotions. It's easy to see that you're feeling upset. You can't even look at it anymore. It's just bothering you so much, But meanwhile, you've got so much light to shine yourself. But here you are sad about what others are doing or what you're not doing with someone or someones, okay? And, it's again how you look at this. You are seeing, I think that there's a different thing for you in here. You want to be treated fairly. You want to be treated with respect. You want to be given all the love and affection and attention that you give, and here you're being ignored, you're being left out, left behind, something like that. And so this isn't fair. This isn't, and you're realizing, I want I want to be treated with of value, So you got to start we need to treat ourselves that way first, and then others do too. I remember I was seeing somebody and I went through this time where I'd just felt really strong and independent, and I had a routine to my life, and I started seeing someone and they said, well, I'd like to do things on this day, and I'd like to do that on that day, and I'd like this to become, they didn't say it like this, but this is how it kind of went along, and I'd like this to become a regular thing for this and that, and this is how it's going to have to work out according to my schedule. And I said, well, that doesn't work for me, because I do this at this time, and I do that at that time, and I like that schedule, and I don't want to change those things. So I can do some of your things, but I'm not willing to give those up. And it's not being mean, it's just standing your ground, because it took you a long time to get to this spot where you're like, I kind of like that I do that. I'm not giving that up, So I really like that. Creating balance in your life. What this is, the situation that we were talking about before, where you're feeling left out, where you have this tunnel vision about it. You keep saying how there is something going wrong or something. There's a you're seeing a cloud about it, but it's actually your saving grace. It's actually there's a silver lining here, okay, which is what you need to see. And the Temperance is telling you how you react to it is really important. You need to not react to this, not get caught up in someone else's drama, someone else's problems, fixing their stuff or worrying about it or thinking about it. You got your own things to do, and you're starting to develop and have more peace and harmony in your life. You're by filling in that space where you used to take time thinking about that, being set up about that, whatever. You're replacing that with, you're distracting yourself. That's what I want to say. You need to distract yourself, Scorpio, okay, to get out of feeling like that. So, it also suggests, it's saying alchemy, right? You got to find what fits for you, what fits in the right spots for you. Before, writing in the morning used to work for you, and now it doesn't. Now you like 4 o'clock with your coffee, and you like to do a bit of writing. That's your downtime. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that specifically, but you're finding what fits right for you. You're missing, longing, feeling left out of old things, but these things don't fit you anymore. They don't. These are old clothes that don't fit you anymore. You're different. You've grown out of them. You know what I mean? Anyway, here you are again, and this is in the present condition to go with this Prince and Princess of Pentacles. You have this one beautiful cup that I told you I saw when I was shuffling the ace, right? And there's also a cup here. I don't know if you see it here, forming between the mountains, and all this light coming through there, okay? But you choose to be in this cave, surrounded, isolating yourself, and thinking, well, if I only had these cups. I know I got that one, but if I only had those. And you're thinking, about your options and possibilities, where I think that you're going to start looking at it a little bit differently. Again, just like the Hangman, if you turn around and say, wow, look at the beautiful sunset coming up there, I'm feeling better already. Like, it's open, not closed. It's open. Okay? So I think that you need to be open to other possibilities, is what I think this is, really. Because, like I said, you have kind of a tunnel vision. Even she's covering her face. She doesn't want to look, but still staying there, right? So how others are seeing you is the Lord. That you might be getting things in control now, taking action in some way, thinking about you're like the Lord. It controls the family, the home, the land, the community, the town, the country. He rules, or she rules, right, over your own domain, whatever that is, okay? And it's also about getting control and seeing the big picture too. I think there's something about that here. Seeing the big picture, because the Lord needs to do that. He can't look at every one complaint or one issue. He needs to see, well, how does that affect the big picture? Does it? Does this really affect me in the big picture? Sort of thing. You know what I mean? Because you're actually have a lot of control in your life right now. You got your feet on the ground. You're have been able to survive a lot. You know what I mean? You work hard, and you've gotten yourself where you are at the top. So you're not doing so bad at all. You need to look at a different light. Here in the expectation position, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and this shows you very busy, very hard at work, very focused, which you need to be right now. I think you need some distraction, something to really take your energy and dive into something, become very involved in something that really like grabs your attention, your passion, you know, and here you are. You could be working together with some other people, you know, on something. This is something that you could be leaving your mark. You could be, it could be an important work for you, whatever this piece of work is, okay, whether it's art, writing, a book, a song, a building, I don't know, your house, your basement, who knows. And so it's something that you're working on. I think it's going to last a long time. I think it's fairly solid. And I think other people are going to see, could be watching you, could be keeping an eye on you, how you're doing with this now, you know. Um, Also, these could, you could be on a team of some sort, on some sort of a team. You could be the boss of this team. You could be running this team. I just got one of those tone things in my ear. A tone where like just you hear the so just letting you know. Someone's probably around. Ooh. Yeah. See, I told you that. You want to be treated fairly, you know, you want equal give and take. In all areas, you know what I mean? In a relationship, this is what you're looking for. Oh, wow. It came out again. The Ace of Cups. You're very open. I think you're open to love, but there's something that you're overwhelmed about. There's something that's troubling you. I feel like there's something, there could be work going on around you, or work that you need to do that is overwhelming to you. Maybe you can't get, you're having a hard time getting started on it because there's just too much to do. You don't even know where to start. Maybe you're just about at the end. You've succeeded, but it doesn't feel like it because you feel really, really tired, kind of pooped. But the thing is all these cards are success. Every single one of them. Okay? You may borrow some money. There's a chance that you could borrow some money or ask for some sort of time, you know, maybe someone's time, energy to help because there's something that you feel overburdened with. It could be your finances. I'm not sure. But the thing is I feel like you're going to end imbalance in your life, okay? For one thing, I think you're going to start getting your finances into order and getting, you know, things paid off and getting on top of things that way, because I think that's one of the things that can overwhelm you. Things can get built up or something, and then, you know, you feel... Also, too, I feel like you're not measuring out your time enough. You're either in or you're out, on or you're off. Like, you're here and there, you know what I mean? I feel like you need more of a routine. I'm feeling, okay? And the Ace of Cups here says, I think that for a while you were tired, okay? You were exhausted. You were probably putting out more energy than you actually had. Maybe you were spending more than you had. Or you could have been giving more in a relationship. But anyway, all of it has tuckered you right out. And you needed time. You needed a rest, okay? And perhaps you got that too. Some healing, a break from all that stress, and it's just like exhausted. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're coming out of that fresh now. You're starting to feel good. You're going to feel an uprush of energy. Perhaps an uprush of, you know, just excitement, you know, just really happy. I feel like, especially as we get closer to the spring, you're just going to feel really, really, really good. I also think you've learned your lesson a little bit about taking on too much or taking on other people's feelings. trying to fulfill their desires before you fill your own, and then you end up empty, left out, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So now you're learning to fill your own cup here. I think that this last situation, whatever it was, I think there was an imbalance. I think that you lost out in both situations somehow. Because I see you just tuckered right out. Tuckered right out. Ooh. The Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups. So the Eight of Swords is where we find ourselves in a situation that we're not sure how to get out of. We kind of talked our way in there, and we can't seem to talk our way out now. And, you know, sometimes it's feeling like we don't have a way out. Like, I don't have a way out of this. I'm kind of stuck. What am I going to do? Everybody needs me, or, you know, like they whatever it is. I feel like you feel pressures from other sides, other people, to stay somewhere, to keep something, to prevent you from living your life, really. Okay? And we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups in the Mythic Tarot is the story of Narcissus. And he didn't love himself until he was on his way to proclaim his love to someone else, and stopped at this pool to just wash his hands and face, and saw an image of himself, and he said, "Am I ever gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I am beautiful." And fell right in love with himself and didn't leave the pool. He just sat there looking at himself all the time. Just love, 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 love. And, you know, nobody wants to go quite that far, but we do need to love ourselves. And that's where real love begins, is when we can say, I really like who I am, where I am, what I'm doing. You know, I like all that. And I'm going to stay that way, you know. And so, it's saying you need to think more of yourself, look more at yourself, what your needs are. Narcissus it's not that he can't, doesn't leave the pool, it's his choice. But here, this person doesn't feel they have a choice, right? They're worried about everybody else's feelings and have anxiety and worry, and Narcissus isn't worried about anyone's feelings. It's quite the opposite. And I think you need the balance in between this, you know, the temperance, right? You know, we need to think about other people a little bit, but we need to think about ourselves and make decisions that are important for us, you know, that are our needs. Okay, so let's get a card from the Romance Angels. Oh, we're not doing too bad for time at all. Not too bad at all. Let's see. Tell me, for Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know this February? Happy Valentine's, by the way. Groundhog Day and Chinese New Year. We're into the year of the rabbit now. So hopefully we'll just hop right along through it and be happy, happy, happy. Very lucky year. It's actually supposed to be a time of more peace and calm in your life, where you take it easy. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Wow. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. I wondered if these were your kids. Okay. I wondered. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And that's that being open and allowing everything. Sure. Good. Okay. See you later. Right on. Yep. Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I said that you're going to try and get your finances in order. You know, this person could live near a church, I'm feeling, okay? I feel like there's a church nearby, possibly, and they could, they could be religious or spiritual in some way. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this said this in a few cards. It said it in the Lord. It said it here. Here, this person's stuck in the same cage as the horses, you know, or the unicorn. And where did it say that? It's him to take back control. Oh, you know, with the hangman, you know, you need to look at this in a whole different light, and a whole different situation. And we can't let what the thoughts, feelings of others affect our decision, you know. Oops. Our decisions. Oh, right. It landed right in my arm. Feather. Think first before you judge. Okay. So I think it's saying to, you know, you're going to raise your vibration here, okay? You're going to raise your vibration. A little bit of trust. Yeah. Let's see what we have out of here. Think first before you judge. You know, and that could be in this situation that you're looking at. You're seeing it in this one light, right? And there's all this other, like, it's time to open the curtains. Clover, release your guilt. Release your guilt. Okay, well, Scorpio, this is, you know, I think a very healing reading for you. I think that it's a real transformative time for you, and I think you've been kind of teetering on this for a few months. I think, you know, in your head, you know, you're moving forward, you're kind of slowly, like I said, you're kind of putting in the pieces here and there. It's not going all in order like normal. It's kind of all one there, one there, one there, one there, you know, like that, like one of those advent calendars. But it's coming together. You could have met someone recently without realizing you've met someone, because I think that you are in the process of in yourself right now, but you're very open, happy, loving, and that's what they're seeing. So you could have met someone but not realized that there is maybe something sparking there. This could go somewhere, okay? This person could be this King of Swords or this King of Cups, and he also could be the Lord, or she, okay? This could be a she as well. They could be an air sign, water sign. The Lord is often seen as a Capricorn, which is an earth sign. So you'll have to let me know if this resonates for you. I'll be appearing in Newmarket, Ontario at the Lions Hall with the Highlight Psychic Fair. If you'd like to drop by this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 28th, 29th, if you'd like to drop in, wait a minute, it must be, 28th, 29th, if you'd like to drop in and meet me or see another psychic or see some of the stuff that's there. I would love to see you. Anyway, take care. Bye now.